What's going on, guys? My name's Eddie. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be totally different than what I normally put out for frag videos. Like normally I put out like your gameplay videos, or like the previous video, the one with the Elsa on the thumbnail, was my thoughts, what the new character was going to be that's coming to FRAG Pro Shooter. This video is going to be totally different than that. This video, I enlisted the help of some fellow members of Echo Esports. And there's like a couple others that they're not members of Echo, but they're basically family with Echo. So I asked them for some help on this, and so today's video, as you can see from the title, is the top 10 best characters in FRAG Pro Shooter as of currently, with the newest beta update. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. So, like I said, I enlisted the help of a few members of the FRAG Pro Shooter community. I got some great feedback from all of them, but the one that stood out the most to me that I'm going to be reading off of is from none other than Echo Nate. He is like super helpful, like extremely knowledgeable with like the ins and outs of each character. Like he has his own opinions and whatnot. Starting off with this top 10 list, I'm gonna name off the honorable mentions first, because they need that love right out the gate. So starting with Bobbler, this guy right here, Bobbler. Sorry about the lights, they're super reflective right now, but Bobbler, you guys know him. He's the fish in a bubble with a mech suit. It was kind of funny when he first came out, so at least to me he was. But single-handed most annoying character to play against. I've played against him myself, and he's like super annoying. Bubble Bomb halts a rusher, and Bubble Blower slows and weakens multiplied damage. So he can put you in a bubble, make you float in the air. You can't do anything, so you have to switch characters, or wait till one of your other characters on your team comes by and pops the bubble. He also slows and weakens your character so you can take more damage, or vice versa. You can slow and weaken a enemy character so they can take more damage. Next up, we have how Nate put it. He has it as RoboCop, but it's actually CyberCop. Nate says, every time I wonder why his weapon isn't stronger, I remember it's because his ultimate, when placed right, can literally take out an entire squad push right before your eyes. He's very right. I can't tell you how many times I ran through his little force field prison gates that he has. I mean, it just like instant pop, I'm dead. Keep your distance and pack down some headshots, and he's quite useful. A momentum changer when paired with a faster character. So you like pair him with Ollie or Striker. I mean, just for an example, and you can do some pretty good stuff. And probably one of the best CyberCop users I've seen play over the past few months that I've been playing Frag has been Lex. So I hope Lex still has that level 13 CyberCop. Last but not least on the honorable mentions is my favorite character that I love to use without a doubt is Virus. Now there's a lot of love-hate with Virus. A lot of people love her, a lot of people hate her. I'm on that side that likes using Virus. She's a vicious character that has long range, and paired with a dead shot accuracy can allow you to control the whole map. A slowing, draining ultimate that makes any hits after more deadly than before. So she has that poison cloud shot. If you ever played against her, or against somebody that's using Virus, you'll see those puffs of green clouds, not from Lucha, but from Virus. Luchas last forever, it seems like, but puffs of green clouds, you get caught in that, you get hit with that, you're stunned for a second, and you also take more damage. You take that little bit of damage over time. Top of this list, starting at number 10, a card that I do not have still, with how many chests I have opened up in this game. Still don't have her, or him, or it, whatever the moniker is for her. It is Hades. Now Hades is a loved and extremely in my opinion, extremely overused character in the game. It's annoying to fight against it, like, absolutely. But Hades is a hefty supportive role, an ultimate that would drain a character's health to death unless a pack is picked up. Your AI never pick it up themselves. A long-range, higher-powered scythe projectile with a splash damage that eviscerates targets. So basically, the Hades throws a scythe, like, almost the same distance, I think, as Virus, and can, like, deadly accuracy. Coming in at number 9 is one of the newest characters in FRAG, and that would be Soldatron. I always say Soldiertron, but it's Soldatron. Soldatron, I mean. A great addition to any deck, has virtually a cross-map controllability with his ultimate that deals damage and knocks players significantly back and even off the map if placed correctly. Getting caught using him combined with headshot accuracy dooms any light character to certain death. Nate is not wrong with that. Like, I can't tell you how many times I am playing as Virus and I'm trying to snipe out an enemy and I see this ring around me and I know there's a Soldatron, and so I have to cancel what I'm doing and try to move. Sometimes I get hit by it and launched in the air a little bit, almost like a bomb going off, but there's a striker in the middle of the bomb and it launches me. You know what I mean? Like, if you played against Soldatron, you know what I mean. Coming in at number 8 is by far the best defensive attacking character, I think, in the game, and that would be Lucha. Now, Fallen Echo, that's his favorite character, is Lucha, even though he has a badass Paku. Lucha is his homeboy. Lucha is a tank, and as Nate says, the tank. So that's his new name, the tank. Some people on what's it called? Anyways, some people on the social feature on FRAG call him the fart monster. So, I mean, he's got high health and used against a Lollipop Gumdrop can prove very helpful for cross-map movement. So if you have Lollipop on your team paired with Lucha, you can place a Gumdrop right in front of Lucha. Lucha will hit that and launch forward even farther and get to the target faster. So, pro tip there. Coming in at number 7 is probably, when she first came out, was one of my favorite characters to use. Currently, she's the Bugs Killer's most hated character. I think you all know what I'm talking about. We always mention it in the streams or on Discord, and I always try to mention it in my videos a lot. But you have Lolly, or Lollipop. She still proves as a worthy addition to any deck even after the nerf. A 12-round clip of splash damaging candy, he's even got a little candy emoji, just not noticed that ruins anyone with low ground day. Decreased mobility but paired with Lucha can cause a very distracting and hectic defensive position for your opponent. So yeah, like I was saying, you throw that Gumdrop down, mostly used for Lucha to get farther, but you throw it down as the incoming enemies coming, they'll hit that and you get launched backwards, which I've done before. Number 6 on this top 10 list is another card that I have yet to acquire, and that would be Queen Boom. I've heard a lot of hate through both the Echo Discord server and the FRAG Pro Shooter Discord server. A lot of hate, but Queen Boom, she can turn a weak push into a momentum-changing start, grants all characters, including herself within range, heightened speed, and a momentary full tank of regenerative health. Pair that with a Lucha, and good lord, man. A long-range weapon mixed between Lolly's Candy Popper and Andromeda Starcore Launcher. So, she basically shoots rockets, from what I've seen and read, and she's pretty deadly, pretty OP currently in the meta. Halfway mark, we're at number 5, and still to this day, he is one of the best defensive characters you can have on your team, like in one of your decks that you play. Me currently, I have a deck that has this character in it, but the main deck that I do play, I don't. I just, there's reasons for it, and it works for me, it works for my playstyle. But coming in at number 5 is Frost. Offensive sells tickets, but defense wins championships. That's a really good saying by Echo Nate. A knack for annoying your opponent with a shotgun like Ice Blaster that slows the character, and a violent triple mega snowball ultimate with a multiplied lasting damage effect as the kicker. Typically wouldn't be switched to unless any of these other characters are available, as the AI tends to always give an above average support. So pretty much don't switch to Frost unless it's your only character that you have still left alive. I find myself in that situation, not a lot, but every now and then I'll find myself in that situation when I am playing that deck that has Frost in it. Coming in at number 4, we're almost to the top 3 on this top 10 list. And this is a character I haven't used that much, but it is Vandal. A vicious, swift-moving, gut-wrenching menace, high fire rate, and with proper tracking, a 2-clip squad wiper. An ultimate that slows the opponent and doubles the damage taken, leaving any character targeted to a quick death, paired perfectly with Frost. So you have Vandal and Frost on your team with whoever you decide to pick, say like Queen Boom. Vandal, she has that spray paint can, and she can go around shooting you with, like Nate said, that high fire rate, and then you have that ultimate that just big giant paintball that explodes and it slows the enemy down to where you can get that easy kill, or slows them down to where you can maneuver around them and go to the tower. It's a really great card, and one day soon I plan on using it in not my main deck, but more like a secondary deck. Just adding her in there just to see if I can get good with it. Now we're into the top 3, and you'll be surprised on the top 3 on this list. Striker is not number 1, just so you know. Hint, hint. Coming in at number 3 is my second favorite character in the game, and that would be Striker. You know, the baseball bat. Yeah. For obvious reasons, remains one of the most useful characters in the game, regardless of the hate people receive when maining him. I've never once hated maining Striker. I hate going up against Strikers. So there's that. I mean, I guess I'm different. Good lord. Unmatched speed and an ultimate that can launch multiple characters off the map. High turnover of shots that pushes back even the heaviest characters with successive hits. I've seen myself faced with like one-on-one with Luchas, and if I don't have my ultimate ready, that swing batter ultimate, try not to sneeze again. Yeah, facing off against one-on-one with Lucha, I don't have my ultimate ready, so I will just have that cursor right on Lucha's head, firing those balls. They used to be balls, they're now lemons, sorry. Firing those lemons straight at Lucha to that damage, that rapid fire that increases speed as you're firing. And at the same time, I'm backing up away from Lucha because I don't want to get too close to that chainsaw that he has. Like, I mean, I see myself doing that all the time whenever I'm maining Striker. And then I love getting clusters of enemies all in a group and just swinging and knocking them off the map. I mean, Striker, all around great card to have. I mean, not a lot of people have, like, a lot of people have them, but a lot of people don't have them. You get my drift. Numero dos. It's number 2 for any of you that don't know Spanish. You have Polka Hunter. There's a lot of people from Echo that is their bae, the love of their life, Polka. Anyone with deadshot accuracy can wipe out a squad in less than 10 seconds with this sucker. Headshot damage beyond comprehension, and a triple explosive arrow ultimate that would bring Lucha to his knees. Yeah, there's many a times that I've gone against a well-used Polka Hunter and thought I was having her, and then I just, oh, you died because of that triple ultimate explosive arrow shot that she has. Great sniper, great card all around, and I absolutely agree with Nate for putting her in the number 2 spot. Last but not least, coming in at the number 1 spot on this list, brought to you by Echo Nate, and I have to agree with myself. I don't use this card near as much as I should. I need to, so I can learn how to use her. Yes, it is a her that is the number 1 spot. It would be Andromeda. Yay, big surprise. Andromeda. She has long range, splash damage, high target damage. Overall, the most utilized and favored main character among the OG pros. Hardly any difference in speed while shooting, which gives her an advantage during a track and retreat type situation. Like, I can take out Andromeda from a long range if I'm maining Virus, like, all day. Like, I'm not claiming to be the best at Virus, but I'm pretty good with sniping with Virus. So, when I'm facing pro players that know how to use Andromeda, unlike I do, and know how to maneuver her and move out of fire range and all this crazy crap that I don't know how because I don't play with her as much as like I said, I need to. I usually get owned like within a heartbeat because she's moving so fast everywhere and dealing that high damage that she has. I mean, her gun is the same. The lore with it, her gun on her hand is the same as what Striker's is, so it makes sense. But that's the top 10 best frag characters currently in FRAG Pro Shooter. So if any of them you agree with, let me know down below. If you disagree with like the placement or who should be in there, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. And once again, a huge shout out to Echo Nate for helping me with this, as well as Southwest for giving me his feedback, Raph, who is one of the devs for OBB working on FRAG Pro Shooter. He gave me some insight. Echo Azrael also did. There was a couple others I reached out to, but they couldn't get back to me in time for this video, so it's all good. Don't hold it against you. There will be other times where I need your help. I got another video lined up that I want to make that's similar to this one, but it's going to be the top 10 worst characters. So I'll be hitting you guys up that weren't able to, you know, manage to get the information to me on time. Not necessarily on time, but, you know, more of didn't have the time, I should say. But anyways, that's it for today's video. If you absolutely enjoy it, please hit me a thumbs up down below and consider subscribing to the channel. I plan on having more FRAG Pro Shooter content on the channel. That's going to be as of today, this is going to be my #1 game that I'm playing for this channel for a while. But yeah, please do like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out Echo Esports Discord server, as well as our merchandise on our website. All those links are going to be available down below. That's all I got. So, much love, everybody. Keep fragging, and yeah. Peace.